Top of the morning, everybody. Eric Solbox. Sunday morning. It's just a beautiful spring day here in Western Washington. Thought I'd show you guys really quick some of the custom work I've been doing on setting up my CRF for travel. This little rally's turned out to be a really fun bike. So anyway, my normal helmet top box I felt was a little bit too big for this bike. So I went ahead and redesigned the top box to now I can offer a second model that's a bit shorter. It actually took me a full day. It doesn't look like I changed all that much. Basically, it's the same box, but it took a lot of effort actually to change this up. In the past, I've always recommended direct mounting the top boxes. I've never really incorporated the puck system that holds the panniers on, but I did, in this case, incorporate two pucks at the front of the box, single knob release. So you take this out, it slides back and lifts up and off. I built the rack custom to have two bars running across so that there'd be two different opportunities to mount it. You can actually see the aluminum and the puck here. So that's the front bar, here's the rear bar. So if I want to drill a second hole in this box, I could set it up so that it'll sit an additional 4 inches back. But so far, I really like where it's at. And so I'm not so sure that I really want to drill that second hole. Time will tell. May change my mind, who knows. But one other thing that I did with this actually is, you can see my sleeping bag is up on top and a dry bag up there, but I also put this extra bungee here that can stretch forward. I can put this here in sort of vertically with this part sticking straight up, and it actually becomes a really nice backrest. I think I want to build some highway pegs that will attach here, come across and fold into this little recessed area right here, which will be really cool, because being able to kick your feet up onto highway pegs and lean back against that sleeping bag is really, really comfortable. So that's probably something that I'll work on in the future. As many of you have already seen, I've got the Campomatic 5000 on this pannier, which is custom. So this folds down and turns into basically a little camp station for cooking and just kind of hanging out in camp. It's at just the right level to go with my camp chair. So I'm really thrilled with how that turned out. Over on this side, I built a tool tray. This tray has everything I need in it to service the bike. It's got a chain breaker in it. I can change a flat tire. I can do basically anything I need to do to this bike within reason. Like, you know, obviously I'm not going to pull the valve train apart. Although actually, I probably actually could if I wanted to. Basically, really everything I need to work on this bike is in that tray. And so how you get to the tools is from the inside of the box. There's two Allen heads in here. Take those out and the tray will drop from the bottom, and then you have access to everything. Allen wrench is kept right here. So got my tool tray going on, and all the weight is down low with this. You know, tools are heavy, and so all the weight is in the right place with this. So centralize your mass, right? I'm always talking about that, but all right. So one other thing, you know, I've been trying to come up with a good way to carry my coffee cup on this bike, and just really struggling. Like, wanted to have it up here, but then the tank bag's in the way, and I got to reach across to the other side, and yeah, yada yada yada. I had built an aluminum one from my KLR, which I kept off of the KLR when I traded it in, which hooked to the crossbar, but there just wasn't room here. I was running into my tank bag and stuff, and so I was like, man, just couldn't come up with something that would work. And then I thought of this. Basically, I bought this mountain bike cup holder at Walmart, and then I built this aluminum plate yesterday and powder coated it, and basically I've got hardware in the front of the box now, and I milled these pockets on my mill, and you can see basically how it works is that the wait, that's upside down. So you slip the hardware through the pocket and push it down into place, and then you got your coffee mug right where you want it. So yesterday I went for a little bit of a ride. I was a little bit concerned that I would get the Venturi effect coming across here. My coffee would be coming up out of the top. But I took it up to about 50, 60 miles an hour and no Venturi effect. So it seems to be a really good spot for this. The cup is right next to my thigh, which is a good spot for it. And I really like the fact that when I'm not wanting to have a cup of coffee, I can pop this. It's a really gratifying sound that this makes too when it comes off. Nice little snap to it, huh? So I like the fact that I can pop it off of there, store it in the box when it's not in use. And so anyway, yeah, custom stuff. Anyhow, I think I'm gonna get back to work. The little CRF rally's coming along nicely. Really enjoying this bike, man. Anyhow, Eric Soulbox, everybody ride safe. I'll talk to you later.